Hello, everyone. As you can see, these lovely balloons around me, it's the last um, Inspiration Tuesday for January. I can't believe I'm saying that. And these are the last that you'll be seeing of the Celebrate You balloons. I brought them in because I'll be destroying them at some point. But welcome to Inspiration Tuesday. It is so much fun to see you all coming on. Hello, Miss Sheila. I hope that you had the chance to go and watch again the Mega Women Praying. It will be earlier next month, but it was just such a thrill to have these amazing ladies on joining me. And as you're getting ready to come on from all over wherever you are, as you're coming on, tell me where you're watching me from. I know Miss Sheila is there in Baton Rouge. Hello to me. Greetings. Yes, greetings. And so it's Inspiration Tuesday. We're finishing off. This is the last, unless God extends it, that we'll be talking about what's your next. And I am just so thrilled that we've had this opportunity to really ask you about your transition, understanding that place of transition, whether you're in submission to your transition, you're frustrated, and that frustration is driving you into your next. Oh, Tuna, you're watching from Botswana. Wonderful. Welcome, welcome. This is very good. And so is that place of transition driving you into your next? You know that something has altered, something has shifted. And in the midst of that, what's your next? Are you discerning your new? Have you discovered that you're on a mission? And you know that that mission includes the mandate that God has for you. And so all of these things are answering some questions and answering some thoughts that are within you. And I pray that this is really challenging your thinking. This is what we're here to do, challenge your thinking for your next. What's your next? And this morning, as I sat still, you're discovering your new. Oh, bless God, bless God. And so, as I sat still today, the thought came to me: compare or collaborate, and that's very intriguing. Yes. Oh, you are in your next. Elevate. Yes, I like that, Miss Sheila. That next for you is elevate. Very good. And so, as we are thinking about this, my thought today is compare or collaborate. And I'm taking it from 1 Samuel 18, verse 1. I hope that you look at this in a whole new way today. And it is the story with Saul, Jonathan, and David. And chapter 18 and verse 1 says, after King Saul had finished his conversation with David, David met Jonathan, the king's son, and there was an immediate bond of love between them. Jonathan swore to be his blood brother and sealed the pact by giving him his robe, sword, and belt. And my challenging thinking today is, you're discerning your new. Okay. So as you listen to this today, I hope this challenges your thinking in every way. Because when Jonathan met David, he met the new. And in what we're doing, God is making us meet our new. Stand or sit or be in a place of that when they meet us. I've had this happen as I'm doing the Mega Women show. I'm meeting new women in their field. We're in different fields, but it's just nice meeting them, listening to them, helping them inspire you as you watch it on RMMTV, the Mega Women show. And these women are just phenomenal in what they do. And at the same time, with some of them I'm meeting for the very first time. We're just getting to know each other live on stage, on set. And there's this immediate bonding because you are meeting somebody who will eventually speak into your new, or you'll collaborate with each other to help each other in our new. And so that's the challenge that God is giving all of us, to be open to the people that we meet, hear their vision. Sometimes you don't have to hear their vision or hear their heart. They just start speaking and something connects you to them. There is this DNA connection. For Jonathan, he said, you are like my blood brother. And we are meeting people that, whether it's in the business world, it's in the financial world, it's in just regular relationships, we're meeting people that we're bonding with, and we can explain this bond by saying we feel like family, but it's as we are stepping into our next. There is a commitment to elevate. I like that, Michelle. I'm going to be using that word. There's a commitment to elevate each other, and that's what God is doing right now in our lives. He's positioning in us that, yes, that we elevate, that we help each other rise to the next. I like that. Rise to your next. Oh, I do like that. And so this is what God is saying to us today. Oh, I like that. Please hit the button. Thank you for being here. Please hit the like button. I like that. Please do that. And so this is what God is saying to us in this next phase of elevation. And I want to give you some thoughts to think on. Number one, can you recognize your next? Definitely Jonathan, who's the son to Saul, recognized the next when he saw David. Can you think about that? He served his father, he knows his father, he's familiar with his father, but when he meets David, he recognized the next. Can you recognize your next? Number two, when you do recognize your next, are you comparing them? Because that is where the failure lies. If you begin to compare, you're going to compare them to personality, you're going to compare them to administration, you're going to even compare them to vision, and you're going to compare them to mandate. And Saul and David had two different personalities. They had two different administration. One sought after the heart of God, which was David. Saul sought somebody who could bring God's presence to him. That's just the short version. I could give you the long version, but I've done many teaching on David as a worshiper and the heart of a worshiper. And David had the heart of a worshiper, and that's why Saul kept him close, because he could bring that presence to soothe. And when you bring that presence, that is what enabled him to have the connections that he did. Oh, yes. Thank you, Tawanda. I like that. Wow. Where are you watching me from, Tawanda? As you come in, tell me what you're watching me from. Annalise, it's good to see you, my love, from Australia. Give my love to Nigel. It's lovely to see you here. Oh, this is nice. Hello, buenos dias. Yes. And so two different visions. I talked about administration, two different visions. One was just to build his own kingdom and rule the people, because the people put him there. The people put Saul there. And David is God put David there. So two different administration. They're administrating out of two different, again, personalities. Oh, Lafayette, Louisiana. Thank you, Twanda. And so this is what you've got to understand. When God connects you, you've got to stop the comparison and begin to collaborate. But discover where they're going, discover the vision. Hello, Patience. Oh, it's been a long time. Lovely. And so this is where God is leading. That was number two with little highlights. Number three, can you be confident and collab with them for their next? And that's exactly what Jonathan did. He wasn't worried about his platform. Let's bring it to today's analogy. He wasn't worried about his platform being the next king. He saw what the next looked like, and it wasn't him. And he wasn't threatened by it. He didn't compete. He collaborated with David. He kept David close, and he kept David's confidence. And that is so important as God moves us into our next, and we recognize the people that he's connecting us to and with. We must keep their confidence and not compete with them or compare them to what was before them. Yeah, good afternoon to you too, Brian. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I love that you follow my post, Brian, and that you see I've got new music out. I'll talk about that at the end. So don't get me distracted, Brian. We stay focused. But so number 3 was, can you be confident and collab with them for their next? Number 4, can you work in the vision without public recognition? Oh, now that is a huge level to cross over. Can you be in the quiet, work behind the scenes? That's exactly what Jonathan did. Just remember, he's got a title. He is the son to the king. So that means he is in line for the throne, but he recognized that that was not going to be his position because he saw his next. And those of you that are in the marketplace, this is what I want to really provoke your thinking. Is you're in the marketplace, do you see the next? This is for some of us speaking to this generation of leaders that are coming up, and it's not just young leaders, it's this next generation, those that are going to step in positions of power, positions of authority, decision-making, legislative areas, right? Can we work behind the scenes to keep them on course, to keep them being relevant, to keep them humble enough to walk in the places of greatness, and humble enough to handle the pressure that comes with that place of greatness. We need to align ourselves to the people that are our next and the people that we are their next. That is a two-way street that God is doing. And I pray that you are sharpening your tools, retraining, relearning, because of this new place that we are being assigned to and being moved into. Our next. What is your next? And number 5 is, are you in a mindset of your next? Oh, wow. My people that I hear you're forgetting to write things down, and I know why. Because I've started to send my notes out to my Inspirational Tuesday notes out to those who are subscribed to drmarinamclean.com, so that you can keep up with the updates of all that I do. So a lot of you, my regulars that are on here, are just like, no, I don't need to put in the notes of what you're saying, the bullet points, because we're going to be receiving that. So, but you must be a subscriber to drmarinamclean.com. Go to my website and subscribe there to keep receiving the notes, because I want to keep you visiting, because there's so many new things that are happening with me this year, and so I want you to keep up with that. Hello, Nigel! Yay! I just said hello to Annalise. Yay! Wonderful. Good to see you, my love. And so it is so important for us to recognize that we are in a season of our next. God is challenging us to step out of the boat and be in that uncomfortable place. And those of you that have heard me preach on Peter before, when he was in the boat, maybe I'll do it as a little Inspiration Tuesday here in the upcoming weeks, but he was in a familiar place, which is the boat. He was in an unfamiliar time, the storm. He had familiar people around him, the rest of the disciples. But while they were naysayers, he was seeing his next, and that next was walking out to meet Jesus. So sometimes God puts you, what's that place of transition? That uncomfortable place, for you to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Oh, that will speak to so many of you. Comfortable being uncomfortable. Oh, yeah. Good afternoon. Yes. Oh, thank you. Yes, May. He's doing some amazing things, and I thank you for being part of that too. And so, how do I end this today? I want to just challenge you in how I started. You're in your next. Are you comparing or are you collaborating? It's easy to compare because then we stay in what's familiar, and we want the people that we're stepping into the next with to be like who we've had around us. But God is challenging us. Don't compare, collaborate, work with, see where they're going. And as you see where they're going, they add to that vision as you learn their vision and their mandate. Because we can see from our limited perspective, we can see according to how we feel, how we imagine it to be. And God is cutting that off of us, breaking that mindset off of us. Yes, for patience. Yes, you get me. Uncomfortable being uncomfortable, comfortable being uncomfortable. Absolutely. And that's where God is positioning and moving us to. I want to let you know, that's why I'm getting you to subscribe to drmarinamclean.com, because I will be starting my coaching series. And the question that I'm asking you as you come and be a part of that is, what's your next? Let me help you step into your next. Let me help you find that next. If you're looking and trying to figure out what's your niche, come and talk to me and let's do that. You get a 15-minute evaluation before you sign up, or you sign up and get that 15-minute evaluation, but schedule that 15 minutes where we can talk, and then step into signing up for the package, or sign up. Either way, go visit the website. All the instructions are there, and get to know me as I help you find your next. Hello, KPGM. Wonderful. I'm glad that you came on. You need to come back and re-listen to this whole month series of Inspirational Tuesday, talking about what's your next, stepping into your next. And then join me for the coaching time, where I help you discover your full potential in your next. Today is New Music Tuesday for the billboards and everything about music. And I'm pleased to tell you, if you've been following me today, following the story, you will see that the new single, there's more to be released, but the new single Unlock is now on all streaming platforms, and so you can go play and download it. I hope that you will pay for it too. Those of you that have free iTunes, you will automatically, once you download it, get it for free. But spread the word, help me get the word out. This song, I must tell you, this song Unlock was written at our swimmer conference the Wednesday morning. I was the worship leader for that morning, and I was asking God for a song. I booked in I scheduled a time for spontaneity in my worship, and prior to being there Wednesday morning. And first thing that morning at 6:45, those of you that know me, I do not wake up at 6:45, but 6:45 I woke up, wrote this song, sent it to a young lady who was there who plays keyboard, and we did this song. And then I got to do it professionally with my team and just added extra verses. So it just came out of a fresh word from our speaker the night before, who spoke two words that I grabbed a hold of. She said, unlock and unleash. And the conference was Unlock. And so I pray that this will be your theme song for 2023, Unlock and Unleash Me. And so let me know how much you love it. Send me DMs, and I'll post it. I don't know if they let you post on iTunes or the streaming platforms, but send me an email or DM me and let me know how you love this song. Remember, like most of my songs, it's written fresh, spontaneously, and enjoy. So that's what I'm leaving you with today. And I thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. I know that you are all wonderful supporters of Rennie McLean Ministries and Dr. Marina. And I just thank you. Love you all dearly. And so let me help you find your next. What's your next? Because I know that God is doing some imaginable, imaginable and unimaginable things with you. And it is for his glory, right? For his glory in our lives. And God bless you. Enjoy. And again, I love you dearly, and may God keep you.